Good afternoon. It's truly an honor to be here with all of you today, all the way from Hong Kong. And on behalf of the British Virgin Islands Hong Kong office, I extend warm and heartfelt welcomes to all of you. I acknowledge, of course, the Honorable Premier, Honorable Luce Hodge-Smith, and I acknowledge the protocol established. I acknowledge our distinguished guests, our returning scholars, our new cohort, their families, our many partners, and our friends. It is a real pleasure to welcome you to this very special occasion. It's a celebration today. It's a celebration of courage, of collaboration, and of an exciting road ahead as we continue to bridge cultures and build futures through the BVI Asia Broad Scholarship Program. The BVI Asia Broad Scholarship Program was conceived to provide more than just access to international education to our students. It was about preparing Virgin Islanders to become global citizens in a rapidly developing region of the world. We want to prepare young individuals who are confident, who are competent, and who are very capable of navigating the complexities of an ever interconnected and innovative world. I will be very candid. This program has not at all been easy. The students can attest to that. It has required many long hours, very careful conversations and diplomacy at times, sustained partnerships, many sustained partnerships. But it has been one of the most rewarding journeys to see our students as they take on these challenges. Every scholar that we support, every partnership that we form, and every single challenge we overcome has reaffirmed the purpose of this program. Now, when the idea of this scholarship was first introduced, especially to students and in some cases their parents, the response was very, consistent, for lack of a better word. Asia? Why are you going all the way, Asia? Why are you sending my children all the way to Asia? 30 plus hours on a plane. I don't speak any Chinese. Am I going to be the only BVI Islander over there? They're very valid questions. And believe me, I understand these questions and concerns because, to be honest with you, I was asking myself the very same thing when I landed in Hong Kong myself, so I completely understand. These are honest reactions, and of course, despite the BVI's decades-long engagement with the Asia-Pacific region, as many of you know, in financial services, for many, Asia is still a very distant idea, and it's a far throw from BVI, of course. But what I say now is this. Yes, it's far, and it certainly may be unfamiliar in many ways, but that's exactly the point of the program. Because the wall is a very big one. It's a wide wall, and our young people are very capable, as you can see them here today. Growth rarely happens inside our comfort zones, and there is immense power in knowing that Virgin Islanders, we can adapt, we can excel, and we can thrive and succeed anywhere in this world. I have seen this firsthand with our current students, our graduates, and of course, our incoming students as well. Allow me to speak about one of our earliest scholars, someone who truly embodies the spirit of this program, Miss Tisa Donovan. Miss Tisa is one of what I like to call our 4 pioneers, the 4 students who took on the challenge at the very beginning. But she holds many special firsts. Tisa was the first BVI student to study in Taiwan through this program. And I believe the first BVI student ever in Taiwan generally that we know of. The first and still the only postgraduate recipient of a BVI Asia Broad Scholarship. And now our first graduate. Tisa's journey, of course, was not without sacrifice. She faced cultural challenges, academic challenges. She was far from home. She was far from her family including her beloved son, Jameer. Is Jameer here? I had the pleasure of meeting Jameer for the first time today. Tisa carried the weight of being the first and the only Virgin Islander. She was all alone in Taiwan, somewhat. She had the rest of the Caribbean community with her, and she became very much a part of that CARICOM family in Taiwan, which also shows the strength of those relationships with our neighbors. Tisa, despite that, Tisa persevered with grace, with courage, and excellence. And I want to underline excellence because Tisa graduated with an exceptionally impressive GPA. Despite all of that, almost perfect GPA. So Tisa, your achievement is certainly not your own. It's a victory for you, for your family, and for the territory, and all of the students who come after you and follow in your footsteps. We are very proud of you, Tisa. I now, of course, have some thank yous. The vision and success of this program would not have moved forward without a few key champions. And please bear with me, I have a lot of thanks to give. And I would like to start, Premier, with you. Sincere thanks to you, Honorable Premier. You played a very pivotal role in launching this initiative. At the time when you were Minister of Education, this would be back in 2020 or 2021, thereabout. And Premier, you know, your vision for international education as a tool for national development really helped to create life-changing opportunities for our youth, as you can see, the fruits of your labor. And I want to thank you, Premier, for hosting this send-off every year with each student. Every year you put aside the time to support us. So thank you. Thank you very much. I also want to recognize Honorable Lorna Smith. She's not here with us yet, but she was the first director, of course, of the BVI Hong Kong office. And under her leadership, the foundation of that office was laid. And based on my research into the program, I think it was during her tenure that the idea of scholarship was first mentioned. It was in the connection, I think, with the signing of our MOU with Shenzhen, China. We also want to extend our thanks to the Ministry of Education, including former permanent secretaries. We're very lucky to have two of them here with us today. Mrs. Carolyn Stout Igwe, in her time at the Ministry of Education, was a pivotal force in the program. And of course, Dr. Marsha Potter, who came right after and took the mantle forward and was really, really helpful in championing the program for us. A very special thank you as well to Ms. Zaira Wheatley, who served as the very first Asia Pacific Affairs Officer for the BVI Hong Kong office. And Sarah, your early work in developing this program, literally you built the framework for this program that I can now use to take forward. And I want to thank you for building it from the ground up. Thank you very much. Now, no program of this nature succeeds without rigorous selection and evaluation. And for that, we owe a great deal to our panelists, interview panelists. I see some of you here with us today. These individuals, they've devoted many, many hours, lots of energy reviewing applications. Sometimes they sit with us in the middle of the night for these interviews because of the time difference, and making very hard decisions which impact the lives of our students. So I'll name them. I hope I don't miss anyone. We have Mrs. Deborah Hodge, Mrs. Carol McCollin. Is Mrs. McCollin here? Yes. Mrs. McCollin. Finally get to meet you. Thank you. And Miss Lauren Reimer is here with us. Mr. Che Pemberton, is Mr. Che Pemberton here? And Mr. Hakeem Kriki, Mrs. Sharon Flax Brutus, who's with us today, Miss Omnike Pickering, Mr. Burton Chalwell, Mr. Shane Baptiste, who's with us in the Hong Kong office on the FSC side, Mr. Marvin Hastings, Mr. Gregory Adams, and Mr. Gregory Lemon. Is Mr. Lemon here? Lovely. So we really want to thank you. Your service has truly made a difference. And of course, I want to thank our many partners. This program is now in its third cohort. It continues to grow and flourish. And this is in part to the many strong and strategic partnerships that we've created. And I would like to recognize the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute. Of course, you heard from Dr. Connie George earlier. She came and visited us in Asia, so thank you, Dr. George. The Iconic Training Academy, Mr. Kareem Hull, I believe he's around here with us. You would know that actually today we have 2 students who came through those partnerships, which is a first. So this is quite an accomplishment for us. We have WIN BVI, our WIN BVI director, Miss Alicia Green, and of course, your commitment to women empowerment really aligns with our program. So thank you very much, Miss Green. The Department of Labor has been very helpful in their work in promoting the program to the wider workforce. And we have worked closely with all the institutions like HLSCC, the Elmore Stott High School, Brigado Flax Educational Center, Secondary, Cedar International, and Siboney Center for Excellence. We, of course, have had the help of JTV and 284 Media, who always welcome us to their platforms. Miss Kathy Richards, Mr. Ron Grant, who's here as well, always welcoming us to spread the word. And thank you so much for your help. So as I round up, today we mark a major milestone. It's actually the launch of our first of its kind tourism internship opportunity through a partnership with the Macau University of Tourism, proudly agreed by our first internship provider, Rosewood Little Licks Bay. And we have our friends here from Rosewood Little Licks Bay with us today. And this partnership truly represents the evolution of this program. Good afternoon, Honorable Smith. The evolution of this program between universities and private sector, and it really brings the program full circle where the Macau University of Tourism offers scholarships, and we in turn welcome our students to intern at the top hospitality institutions in the Virgin Islands, such as Rosewood Little Licks Bay, and provide them with first-hand experience in our thriving tourism sector. So we thank you, Rosewood Little Licks Bay, for your leadership, and we look forward to deepening the collaboration with you, of course, and welcoming more internship providers from across the territory. Behind the successful program, of course, the BVI Hong Kong office, and I would like to recognize Dr. Ricardo Wheatley, and I bring his regards. Our fearless leader, our director, our Asia Pacific representative, and you would know that his strategic foresight and his absolute steadfast commitment to develop this scholarship program have really laid the foundation for what we celebrate today. And I would like to thank Dr. Wheatley for his energy behind this program. And I'd like to thank our team members, Ms. Kyla Forbes, who recently joined us, Mr. Shaquille Malone, previously Ms. Janique Gishard, and our admin team, Michelle Yan and Bibi Wong. Deeply appreciate their support. Of course, I'd like to, before I close, acknowledge our students, the heartbeat of the program, our returning scholars, some of whom are with us today, and the new cohort. And as we look ahead, of course, let us remember this, that the BVI Asia Abroad Scholarship Program is more than a path to global opportunity. It is a commitment to our youth, to our future, and to the continued development of this territory that we call home. I look forward to the day that we are able to host the send-off in a room like this. I want to see the day where we have 10, 15, 20 students heading off to Asia at once, much like our regional CARICOM neighbors who send many students to Taiwan, as Tisa would know. We are really cultivating leaders here who will return home with fresh ideas, new skills, and much broader perspectives. Leaders who will invest what they've learned back into this territory, and leaders who will shape the BVI of tomorrow. So let's move forward with pride, purpose, and passion, because of course this is a wide world. It's a big, wide world, but so is our potential here in the Virgin Islands. I wish to thank you.